What's going on, guys? How's everybody's day going this evening? We are here with another 2 point here. Sorry, y'all probably can't hear me that well. Sorry, this is very scuffed. Right now, we just have some fire stuff going on right now. We have very good. This is going to be a very short show. Just want to let y'all know this is probably going to be between 10 and 15 minutes because I'm actually filming this on a Tuesday, the day that this video personally goes out. So I definitely do need a little time to to edit it and have all that. And we have some fire stuff to talk about. I definitely feel like um, some of like the stuff in the Nets segment is also pretty good. Um, so like I'm definitely excited for all that. One of the biggest things that I do want to talk about is Indiana versus Oregon. This to me is one of the bigger games. I think everybody thought Oregon was going to just dominate this team, but Indiana actually did pretty well for how good Oregon has always been. Oregon has always been pretty pretty good. I feel like I can't name a last time where Oregon was not a top 10 team in the country. Everybody's head. It was insane. It was a really, really great game. I definitely feel like a lot of people are definitely going to say, like, this game isn't that good, blah, 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 blah. But this game was pretty good. I think Indiana, definitely, I feel like their passing game was really, really amazing. Um, their wide receivers were just coming down with a good stat that they do have. And then one of the bigger things that we do want to talk about, this actually just broke. I'm filming this at 1 o'clock. This actually just came out right now. Mike Tomlin steps down from Steelers head coach. This is big news after getting beat 30-6 yesterday on a wild card. I feel like everybody kind of knew it. Like, I thought he was going to get fired last year because honestly, he was counted as one of the best coaches. He have never had a losing record. Mike Tomlin will be one of the better coaches because he has not had a losing record. And that, for how bad of a team they have had in the regular season. Also, like, if you think about the Steelers division, um, the Ravens, I feel like they had a pretty. I feel like they had a couple of seasons where like they were pretty okay, but definitely not one of the best teams in the country, um, in the NFL. And then definitely like I feel like there was a couple of years where I was like, yeah, like the Steelers are gonna lose. Like there was a lot of things. T.J. Watt got hurt this year. DK Metcalf had a couple of suspensions. And then you just had an overall like okay team. Aaron Rodgers been okay. Their O line was bad. Like this was a bad game for the O line, and I'm O lineman, so they're close to my heart just a little bit. But it was a really really bad game. I definitely feel like Aaron Rodgers definitely needs to give credit to the people that he have. I definitely think he said this is his last season, so that's gonna be the last time that we see Aaron Rodgers in an NFL uniform. Probably definitely a Steelers uniform because getting blown out that bad is insane to me. But that was not a good game. That was not a good game at all. Um, very net segment. Sorry, we're just going really fast right now. We're trying to get all the things that we're going to do. The next thing that we're going to talk about is a Heisman is a QB award. Is a Heisman a QB award? Let's be honest. I don't feel like this year, I don't think they deserved. I think this is an offensive player award. And I kind of pulled up kind of new the all the awards, even just like the QB award. Travis Hunter was one of the first players since 2020 to win the Heisman. And then Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Devontae Smith, Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Lamar, Derrick Henry, so every 5 years about an un-QB is going to win the Heisman. And then you have Marcus, Jameis, Johnny, Robert Griffin, Cam Newton, Mark Ingram. So still that 5 years market. Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, Troy Smith, Reggie Bush. Isn't that a QB stat? Like that, like out of 20 years, out of those 20 years, think about it. Out of those 20 that I named, I think 4 of them is non-QB. And none of them are defense. Where I want to say this is I'm a Texas Tech fan. Everybody's going to know that. I'm a little bit biased towards them. But we cannot say that Indiana's QB was a Heisman candidate. Do I think he deserved the Heisman? Yes. But I also feel like there was another name that people ought to missed. And I'm going to just say it. I feel like Jacob Rodriguez should have been at least a Heisman finalist. I feel like he should have been on that top 3, top 4. I think it was between him and Indiana's QB. Not even being named on there showed that this is an offensive award. And him being named the best defensive player of the year, I definitely think that should put him on the Heisman ballot at least. I just want to get that. I think Heisman is the most stupid. It's like the MVP. MVP is a QB stat. I feel like in college it's even harder to have a Heisman because a defense Heisman because the offense is what sells. No one ever goes to the game and be like, wow, that was amazing defense of a game. That was an amazing game because it was defense. No, everybody says, I want to see offense. I want to see people just throw the ball. I don't care what else. So that is my opinion. If you don't like it, no one cares. The next segment is going to be the Miami versus Ole Miss recap. George Kittle is out with the torn Achilles in Miami versus Indiana. College football championship. Let's roll.